Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel! If you're a developer or tech enthusiast looking to build AI-powered solutions in Azure, then you're in the right place. In today's video, we'll cover the following: Azure Developer Tools and SDKs, the essential tools to streamline AI development. Building AI solutions in Azure, how businesses use AI services for real-world applications. Responsible AI. It's important for software engineers to consider the impact of their software on users and society in general, including considerations for its responsible use. When the application is imbued with artificial intelligence, these considerations are particularly important due to the nature of how AI systems work and inform decisions, often based on probabilistic models, which are in turn dependent on the data with which they were trained. Stick around to the end for key takeaways and Microsoft's best resources to dive deeper. Let's get started. Microsoft Azure provides a powerful set of tools and SDKs to make AI development seamless. Whether you're coding in Python, C# or Java, or prefer a no-code/low-code approach, there's something for everyone. While you can perform many of the tasks needed to develop an AI solution directly in the Azure AI Foundry portal, developers also need to write, test, and deploy code. Let's break it down. AI systems should treat all people fairly. For example, suppose you create a machine learning model to support a loan approval application for a bank. The model should make predictions of whether or not the loan should be approved without incorporating any bias based on gender, ethnicity, or other factors that might result in an unfair advantage or disadvantage to specific groups of applicants. AI systems should perform reliably and safely. For example, consider an AI-based software system for an autonomous vehicle, or a machine learning model that diagnoses patient symptoms and recommends prescriptions. Unreliability in these kinds of systems can result in substantial risk to human life. AI systems should be secure and respect privacy. The machine learning models on which AI systems are based rely on large volumes of data, which may contain personal details that must be kept private. Even after models are trained and the system is in production, they use new data to make predictions or take action that may be subject to privacy or security concerns. So appropriate safeguards to protect data and customer content must be implemented. AI systems should empower everyone and engage people. AI should bring benefits to all parts of society, regardless of physical ability, gender, sexual orientation, ethnicity, or other factors. One way to optimize for inclusiveness is to ensure that the design, development, and testing of your application includes input from as diverse a group of people as possible. Azure SDKs. These are software development kits for Python, C#, Java, and other languages that allow you to interact with Azure AI services effortlessly. The Azure AI Foundry VS Code container. As an alternative to installing and configuring your own development environment, within Azure AI Foundry portal, you can create compute and use it to host a container image for VS Code, installed locally or as a hosted web application in a browser. The benefit of using the container image is that it includes the latest versions of the SDK packages you're most likely to work with when building AI applications with Azure AI Foundry. Visual Studio Code, VS Code, a lightweight yet powerful editor that supports AI development with extensions for Python, Jupyter Notebooks, and Azure AI services. The Azure AI Foundry SDK, which enables you to write code to connect to Azure AI Foundry projects and access resource connections, which you can then work with using service-specific SDKs. Azure AI Services SDKs, AI service-specific libraries for multiple programming languages and frameworks that enable you to consume Azure AI Services resources in your subscription. You can also use Azure AI Services through their REST APIs. The Azure AI Agent Service, which is accessed through the Azure AI Foundry SDK, and can be integrated with frameworks like AutoGen and Semantic Kernel to build comprehensive AI agent solutions. Azure CLI and PowerShell want to manage AI services straight from the command line. These tools allow you to deploy and control Azure resources efficiently. Azure Machine Learning Studio, a no-code/low-code tool that lets you build, train, and deploy AI models without writing complex code. Machine learning? What is that? Azure Machine Learning is a cloud service for accelerating and managing the machine learning (MML) project lifecycle. You can create a model in machine learning or use a model built from an open-source platform such as PyTorch, TensorFlow, or scikit-learn. MLOps tools help you monitor, retrain, and redeploy models. At the time of recording, there's a free trial available. Please get your hands dirty with ML. Machine learning is for individuals and teams implementing MLOps within their organization to bring ML models into production in a secure and auditable production environment. Data scientists and ML engineers can use tools to accelerate and automate their day-to-day workflows. Application developers can use tools for integrating models into applications or services. Platform developers can use a robust set of tools, backed by durable Azure Resource Manager (APIs), for building advanced ML tooling. ML projects often require a team with a varied skill set to build and maintain. Machine learning has tools that help enable you to collaborate with your team via shared notebooks, compute resources, serverless compute, data, and environments. Develop models for fairness and explainability, tracking and auditability to fulfill lineage and audit compliance requirements. Deploy ML models quickly and easily at scale, and manage and govern them efficiently with MLOps. Run machine learning workloads anywhere with built-in governance, security, and compliance. Enterprise readiness and security. Azure Virtual Networks with network security groups. Azure Key Vault, where you can save security secrets, such as access information for storage accounts. Azure Container Registry, set up behind a virtual network. A workspace organizes a project and allows for collaboration for many users, all working toward a common objective. Users in a workspace can easily share the results of their runs from experimentation in the Studio user interface. Or they can use versioned assets for jobs like environments and storage references. When a project is ready for operationalization, users' work can be automated in an ML pipeline and triggered on a schedule or HTTPS request. You can deploy models to the managed inferencing solution for both real-time and batch deployments, abstracting away the infrastructure management typically required for deploying models. In Azure Machine Learning, you can run your training script in the cloud or build a model from scratch. Customers often bring models they've built and trained in open-source frameworks so that they can operationalize them in the cloud. Example, AI-powered customer support. Imagine you run an e-commerce business and want to automate customer support. You can 1. Use Azure Bot Service to build a chatbot. 2. Integrate it with the Python SDK to handle customer queries automatically. 3. Deploy it to Microsoft Teams or a website, improving response times and customer satisfaction. AI is powerful, but it must be fair, ethical, and unbiased to avoid real-world harm. Microsoft has developed 6 core principles of responsible AI. 1. Fairness AI should work equally for all users. Example, no racial bias in facial recognition. 2. Reliability and safety AI should produce consistent, safe results. Example, AI in healthcare must always provide accurate diagnoses. Privacy and security, AI must protect user data using encryption and compliance standards. Example, secure AI-powered chatbots that don't leak customer data. 4. Inclusiveness, AI should be accessible to everyone, including those with disabilities. Example, AI-powered accessibility tools like speech-to-text for hearing-impaired users. 5. Transparency, AI decisions should be explainable. Example, users should know why an AI rejected their loan application. 6. Accountability, developers should take responsibility for AI outcomes. Example, companies must test AI models for bias before deploying them. Example, AI ethics in hiring. A company using Azure AI for recruitment must ensure that the AI doesn't favor a specific gender or race when screening job applicants. This is done by training AI on diverse datasets and regularly auditing results. Microsoft's Responsible AI framework ensures that AI remains a force for good. All right, let's quickly recap what we covered today. Azure AI Developer Tools SDKs, Visual Studio Code, CLI, and Machine Learning Studio help streamline AI development. Building AI solutions. Azure provides everything from chatbots to vision and speech recognition services. Responsible AI. Microsoft enforces fairness, security, and transparency to prevent AI bias. If you're serious about AI development in Azure, be sure to check out these resources listed below in the description of this video. Also, check out this playlist for more AI-focused videos. If you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe for more trainings, and drop a comment below if you have any questions. See you in the next one!